Hello and what is up to YouTube, all my subscribers? What is going on? How you doing? How you feeling? How's life? Let me know in the comments below. Said that many times before. Maybe you don't want to talk, maybe you don't want to open up. That's fine, but let's get right into this review. I actually uploaded this yesterday and I had a malfunction with this guy. I was actually maybe 13 minutes into a video, and down here you can see it's splitting open. There's a little peg that goes in there. There's another peg here. You can see it right there, and another one up there. So there's a total of 3. All 3 just popped out for no reason. On this one it's fine, but on this one, man, you guys could see right there it's popping out again. And there's the peg right there popping out. And this thing just completely just fell apart. This piece, behind that is a ball peg, and then over that ball peg is a square little cube. I think that square little cube in them is warped. I tried shaving it down, had excess plastic on there, and nothing seems to work. And see, you gotta tighten it and move it around. It starts, see, it's opening right now as we speak. So I really can't get into too much articulation on this guy. I will say the sculpting on the hands is pretty good. I would say it is almost a double jointed elbow, but these crescents right here are hindering it from actually bending all the way back. So you'll probably get about a 90-degree, and it's like that on both. See, they got the double joints, but it's just there's just no way it's gonna open up. It's just too much blockage right there. I want to say maybe I thought you could turn it around, but no, there's only a swivel right here under the shoulder. But for the most part, it's pretty good. Upper body, it goes back that much, and it goes forward that much. So you can lean forward, down a lot more than you could go back. The back ain't that bad, depending on what you like, how you pose them and stuff like that. I would do want to mention this piece is hollowed, or maybe it's not, but it just sounds so loose, so flimsy. Same thing with the back piece. I thought the way it was so loose yesterday, I thought these were gonna fall out, but you can't take this hood off. It seems to be super glued in there, Loctite glued, whatever, or what have you. So just leave it in there. I know a lot of people try doing that with their Taskmasters. I've seen videos, and just the outcome was just bad. Face sculpt was nice. That silverish, baby bluish kind of eye color is good. It works well. I know there's a lot of hype behind this figure, and he's a pretty good figure. It's pretty cool. I think he is from Ultimate Spider-Man. This color scheme. The only way I'm really familiar with him is in his white costume, but this one not too familiar about. I definitely gotta do research on him. This got double jointed knees. This got that rotation at the thigh. I really don't want to continue this review knowing he's gonna fall apart on me. This got a thigh swivel, double jointed knees. I do like what they did. I think we're starting to see a lot more with this concept that they're going with, and where it comes as far as articulation in the foot and the feet. You can go up a fair amount, but you know, he's gonna hit either that crescent right here on the bottom, or it's just gonna, you know, bend and just hit it either way. Can't go forward down that much. This got the ankle pivot, rocker, whatever you guys want to call it. And I thought these were gonna hinder his waist and his swivel and stuff like that. If you want to get him into articulated poses and stuff like that, or something cool, crouching, bending over and stuff like that. But no, they actually did a real good job. I'm impressed. As an articulation junkie and as a reviewer, from my standpoint, is I like the fact that articulation is being more made into figures, whereas compared to before. But also the way they're able to hide things and get away with it like this. Like I said, when you look at this, you would think that it's glued on there or something like that. You would see that the lining is right there, therefore it wouldn't be able to swivel. But no, he swivels pretty well. There's like a cracking, so that's good. So I'm actually impressed by that. I thought, I was like, man, he's not gonna be able to bend or twist or turn, because he's kind of an flexible guy. You know, jumps, flips, stuff like that. You know, when you think of Moonknight, you gotta think of Daredevil. A lot of similarities. And for the most part, the head pops off pretty well. They do give you that little peg, but I really didn't connect it yesterday, but it's supposed to just stick right in. So if you guys didn't know that, and it fits pretty well. I noticed when standing him, you guys just gotta actually keep his feet, bend those knees back into place, and then stand them up. Because I noticed yesterday in some of my poses, when he hits the floor, the back end of the cape is gonna be touching the floor first before anything, as you can see. So you got this little gappage right here, it's going up. But the cape is actually pretty nice. Flexible, not bad. Color scheme, it's gonna get dirty, to be honest with you guys. And I do like the fact that they sculpted these in. Just still trying to figure out what mold this is, due to the fact that they added so many things. Shoulder piece, these moon crescents. The boots look real nice. I like the tread marks right here. Would have been nice if we got more of it in between here, instead of just on the outer side. Pickle at the feet, and yeah, got that bicep swivel. The hands, I thought they would be leaning more outwards as we're starting to see more, but these are actually up and down or left to right. I thought they would have been like, you know, like a Spider-Man one, and they look pretty well. They're sculpted pretty good too. This is brown instead of black. This is black. This peg right here is brown, and this is what I mean by the up and down, left to right. Other ones you see him going the opposite direction, going this way, as if you're leaning it this way and this way. But for these, it's just up and down, and that's different. But then again, you know, it's whatever they're making these days. And on these fists, you actually do have these little holes where you put the moon rings, moon crescents in there, and they kind of got sloppy just on this part right there, but it's fine. I'm not gonna complain about it. It looks pretty good. I'm not gonna be using those fisted hands. I'll probably just use these. They look more better, in my opinion. And sometimes they give you on these pegs, I've noticed, doing reviews and stuff, sometimes they give you a little bit more extra meat or extra plastic, or maybe they're a little bit warped. Maybe one might be bigger than the other one. It might be slimmer, skinnier, but these came out pretty well. And this baton, come on. I mean, you guys seen it a million times. Not that much to really go over these. I didn't want to take those crescents out due to the fact that I know I'm going to lose them. Knowing me, I'm going to lose them. And they're taped in there. A lot of people are complaining that these three are the smallest. That one's the best. But also at the same time, a little bit too big. So you might have a problem, an issue with that. Stands pretty well. So that's the Moonknight. Next is none other than Black Panther. I do want to point out that he is kind of loose and flimsy. I do not know why. This arm is pretty good. Maybe gotta hair dry, blow dry, hair dry, whatever it is, do. But it's fine. I just noticed that this arm is real loose. See? Whereas compared to this one, so it's almost similar. Maybe this one might be worse, but whatever. I thought the belt was gonna hinder the waist, but no, it didn't. It actually works pretty well. Probably one of the best belts we've seen. Could have been pushed up a little bit more better. I guess you could do that yourself. Yesterday it wasn't working. And the paint apps are pretty good on this too. The line work is fine. They have match from the wrist, the fingertips, everything. And they match up. He is double jointed, so he does got the double jointed knees. He does got boot rotation, which is something I like a lot too. Ankle rocker, ankle pivot. You actually can go back a fair amount. Looks pretty good. So you get him into like crouching poses and stuff like that. And they did not put a boot swivel on him, but they did give him a thigh swivel, which is fine with Moonknight, I guess. But the more articulation for the ones that are acrobatic and stuff like that, that's the word I was looking for earlier, is a lot better. And he does got the boot swivel here too. Boot swivel here. He's got the thigh rotation. He can go back, not that much to be honest. But that's if we consider a fair amount of backwards. Can't go back forward that much, not too much. I figure you would, you know, for better posing and stuff like that, but I guess that's when all the other articulations come into effect. So you lose some articulation in some figures, but you gain it in others. Moonknight doesn't have the boot swivel. Black Panther does got the boot swivel, so that's good. For the hands, they're actually pretty fine, actually. Sometimes you get these claw hands, and the paint apps ain't that great. Or even there's extra molding on the plastic on the fingertips like those. Looks like he's got nails. Yeah, I don't think you can see it. Seeing the pointing finger, the little tip, looks like he's got a nail. And, you know, that's a minor issue here and there, but I'm not going to complain. But as a reviewer, you got to look at all these things from paint apps, extra mold, extra plastic where it shouldn't be applied, or paint smudges and stuff like that. Here's like an extra piece. Plastic, I gotta cut that off. Where's you get a scratch, number, and looks pretty good, man. I was actually impressed. I don't have the Rocket Raccoon Black Panther from earlier Marvel Legends by Hasbro. I always wanted it, but this is, I'm happy with this. Completely happy with this. I mean, overall articulation is pretty good on this guy. You know, does got the double jointed elbows. But for mine, like I said, this one's a little bit loose. This one's a little bit more stiff. But only when you got them, when I got my hands outreached, it's a little loose, going left to right. I don't know, maybe it's the way it was made. The cape is real nice, and it does got a clip right there, so you could snap it on, snap it off. I just leave it on. It's from the Adam Warlock, and it fits pretty well. But one thing it doesn't have, it has the peg hole in the back, but it does not have the peg like Moonknight. So you see what I mean? Comparison, advantages, disadvantages. What one lacks in, the other one will pick up the slack in. And overall, I think this is a real great Black Panther. I would consider this to be my comic book version, because I already have the MCU. And for the other two hands, they're not that bad. You know, see, allow me to show the axis. See, axis plastic and stuff like that, right, covering the tip with a spear. That I could take it off. It's not that big of a deal. But these are his spear holding hands, and they're not bad. The line work is pretty good, pretty on point. It plays into motion with the hand is going in the direction of focus, and it kind of cuts off right inside there. That's fine because he'll be holding the spear anyway, so you can't really see the top portion of the line work. And yeah, let's see if I can get this guy. The pegs too, they're not that bad. Like I said, I've had Marvel Legends with some of these. See how it's thin and it gets like a fatter ring around it, and then it goes back to thin. I've had some that are just straight solid, a little bit longer, a little bit shorter, wider, warped, extra meat, plastic around it. Therefore, it was not being able to plug into these holes. But for the most part, and for this one in the Moonknight, it's actually pretty good. So Hasbro impressed me with that one. The spear is basically the Craven one, a lot more better paint, purplish, making the color scheme look way better with the Black Panther. So yeah, here he goes. The spear's nice, actually a lot better than the Craven one. This one has a little bit more coloration, there's a little bit brown seeping in between the cracks and the crevices, and it's like a gloss. The other one's just like a plain wooden stick, piece of plastic with a plastic spear basically. This one they had a little bit more better. I don't want to say it's shading, but it's got like a high gloss finish, which is something I can appreciate. So yeah guys, that's overall view. These batons, man, they should just discontinue some of these weapons. Same thing with that spear too. I mean, it's fine for now, but we're due for some new weapons, man. These things, I mean, the price point, as a reviewer, the price point is somewhat there, but you know, for some people barely getting into this, the price point is not there, and they really don't see themselves dishing out 40, 50, 60 bucks for a Marvel Legend with some cheap toys, cheap articulation, bad paint and stuff like that. I do like, well, you guys can't see, but there's artwork, kind of like a jungle scheme in the back of this. That's basically also the necklace piece that comes with Craven with no paint. I'll probably swap out Craven's and give it to Black Panther. And that's Black Panther there. Looks pretty good. Boxes look pretty good. Looks more black in this one. I mean, he's black in this one. Kind of like a flat black. I think this one's more like darker black, the high gloss finish, as if they like sprayed water on them or something. I don't know. But overall, guys, this is a good Black Panther. Shout out to the Syndicate family. I did the adjustment to get it at 17, then did the adjustment again to get it at 16, and then I think there was one more adjustment, or I'm not sure, but I didn't. It was already too late, or I had to go get it like the following day. Here's the Moonknight box. Don't crescent on night. Not bad, not bad. So hopefully you guys picked up both these guys. I will probably get these two next. Tombstone, really don't care about the rest. Vulture, maybe, just to get that wing set. I don't have a Vulture in my collection at all. I need more villains, to be honest. But overall review, or my thoughts, I would say they're both worth it. They might have their little issues here and there. That I gotta take off. I mean, I look at all these things and you got to nowadays. Weapons, nice. Articulation, pretty good. Like I said, Moonknight doesn't have boot rotation. He's got, you know, upper thigh swivel. Same thing with Black Panther. Articulation is a lot probably better on Black Panther than Moonknight, just for that alone, the boot swivel and stuff like that. I can see why they didn't put it, because there's no way with these things molded on there. There's no way. But I do like the sculpt work of him. The color scheme is pretty good, black and white. I would have preferred all black or all white or silverish or gray, like the Toy Biz ones. And the Black Panther, I would say is nice. Now I have two in my collection. This one and MCU. I believe we're getting another one, maybe, perhaps. If I read in the Syndicate family. For the movie wave, I think. And as far as the hands go, guys, they look pretty good. I'm not gonna complain. Focus. See, there's a little bit excess on the fingertips and stuff like that, but as long as the outside looks good, I can't complain. Same thing with Moonknights. Brown pegs on black gloves, that's fine. It gets hidden anyways. Can't see, but it's in the shape of a moon crescent right there. Like, literally, like right here, there's like a moon crescent, which is pretty good. I like the sculpt work. They actually took some time, and they put 2 more moon crescents right there above the thumbs. That's pretty good. I like that. I could appreciate the fact of them going out of their way. Maybe I'll write Hasbro. I've only written them once when I had the little bad quality control and they sent me out a brand new Sunfire for free. Maybe I'll write them. They're actually really nice people at Hasbro. The lady I talked to and stuff like that, she asked for feedback and stuff like that, let us know what we could do. And I gave her feedback of the situation that I was in. I did not give her feedback of my overall thoughts on Hasbro. I think it's time I do put in my 2 cents. I mean, I'm nobody really. But what's feedback? What's some positive feedback or somewhat good feedback to people that help and make my day happy, going out hunting these things down and trading and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens. I'll write them. Maybe I'll get a letter or something like that. I'll show you guys. I already showed you guys the unboxing one I got from Hasbro. Thank you again, Hasbro. If you guys want to write me out a check or sign me up to Team Hasbro, let me know. I could tell you guys some what could be improved and stuff like that, starting with the price point. But overall, guys, that's my small, quick little review. Sorry I couldn't do that much with the Moonknight. Hasbro, come on. That was the only issue, see? I could tighten it up, but the minute I start moving them around, it starts opening up again. So I gotta, like, I don't know what I gotta do. Maybe glue or something. But it's peg in there, peg up top, and 1 peg right there. There's the ball joint, then there's a square cube, and I just can't, I'm not gonna be able to have fun with this guy, which sucks. I wish that wasn't an issue, but I gotta figure that out. I gotta do some research now. I'm trying to enjoy my 4-day weekend. I'm off for 4 days. Hopefully everybody's got the same deal going on for them. 4-day weekend, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I was supposed to go to work tomorrow, but I'm taking tomorrow off, vacation day. I want a 4-day weekend, man. I'm tired. A lot of stuff going on. And, yeah, guys. Hope everyone's enjoying the 4th of July. Be safe out there. Have fun with your family. And, if anybody needs me, let me know. Or, let me know in the comments below what you guys are hunting, what you guys are after trading. Maybe I'll post up a video of what I have for trade. I have a lot of MOC, Mint on Cards, collection. Maybe I'll take a picture of it later and post it on the syndicate, and maybe I'll take another picture of what I'm trying to trade or what I'm looking for. As of right now, I'm looking for Agent Venom, Hobgoblin, geez, who else? Carnage, that'll be a grail. And maybe a loose Spider-Man, maybe a Pizza Spidey. We'll see. I know I won something on eBay. I gotta pay for it later, and I will be posting a video of that, and another video soon. Got a package coming in, special package from none other than John and the Largent family, and that's actually gonna be a good video. I will actually be getting in a video. That's great. But I'm excited. You know, told myself I wouldn't get in front of a camera. I look too good. Just kidding. Humor. I don't know. I've always wanted to base this channel off of like a reviewer's point of view. Like I was telling my buddy the other day. And if you guys want to see who I'm supporting, go check my likes. I'm watching people's videos. I'm liking it. Doing my job, man. It's not my job, but at this time, I'm enjoying everybody's content. All 61 of my subscribers, you guys are amazing. You guys are awesome. I appreciate it. like I said, be safe out there. And a shout out to all my subscribers, and a shout out to all the people that I comment and I like. You guys will see below all the videos that I like. Well, in the like section of my thing. So many videos, and trying to do my best here and there, guys. But keep doing your thing, and be safe out there, guys. There's Superman Abel, aka soon to be the Chicago Hunter, signing out. Peace.